Infiltrate the core ship and retrieve its launch codes, giving us the edge we need to halt the evacuation of the Separatist fleet. Advance via the canyon and effect entry any way you can.
Any intel on the enemy forces in this area?
The core ship is protected by a large anti-air turret, and initial scans reveal a substantial droid presence. Also, expect to encounter local resistance. There's a passage up ahead that should lead to the next canyon.
All right, let's get to it, squad.
Good luck, Delta, and don't come back without those launch codes. That's a kill.
Watch it! Drones here!
In position.
Warriors!
I'm tapped out. Enemy down.
Looks like we'll have to blow through that rock slide, sir.
Let's rearrange some architecture, Delta.
Setting demo. This place reeks of bugs. Charge is ready when you are, sir.
Get clear! Let's take them down from here, Delta.
Yes, sir. Weapon ready.
Look, Commandos, we sure could use your help, sir.
Hang tight, Trooper. Delta squad on our way.
Look out behind you!
Floor side of that wreckage. It's one of ours. Talk about a bad landing. I'm out. Reloading.
Bug down.
Killed it.
Dusty that one. Excellent shot, sir.
This thing can do.
Sev, how many kills you got today, Psycho?
With a new wise guy.
Keep this comm clear, you two.
Calm
take
down,
them down
Fixer.
from
Just
here,
having a little
Delta.
fun. These bugs just won't quit.
Good. More bugs. More kills.
Let's move on.
Just like the simulator.
That turret packs a punch.
Delta squad forming up.
Forming up. Bad guys
Take
in the
offensive
sky.
formation.
Roger that.
Secure that area.
Yes, sir.
Let's take them down from here, Delta.
Establishing position.
Enemy neutralized.
Sev, ready to fire. I'll take your lead, sir.
Subject terminated.
Heal up, Delta.
Got it, sir.
Let's move on.
Affirmative, sir.
Let's do it.
Initiate vector procedures, Delta.
Acknowledged. Retrieving Bacta.
Hold that position. Delta squad forming up.
Forming up, sir.
Delta 4-0 recovered.
Moving to cover.
Initiate vector procedures, Delta.
I thought you'd never ask, sir. Back to applied.
use some Bacta, Delta.
I'm on it. That's just what I needed.
Delta Squad forming up.
If we're all clones, why am I the only one with a sense of humor?
Geonosians.
Powering up, just like the simulator.
Geo-elites.
Great shooting, sir.
Let's use this clear line of fire.
Readying weapon. Target area is view. Dead local here.
Hostile down. Powering up. Enemy down. Much better.
Commando healed.
Let's move on.
I could do this all day.
Initiate Bacta procedures, Delta.
On my way, squad leader. 6-2, combat ready.
Delta Squad forming up.
Forming up, boss.
Looks like we'll have to blow through that wreckage, sir.
Initiate radical restructuring, Commando.
Setting charge. Need some cover, squad. Priming. Explosives.
Geonosian warriors ahead.
Charge armed and ready.
Killed an alien.
Fire in the hole. Entering passage now.
Powering up.
Good shot, Commando.
Let's form up.
We got your back, 3A.
Ready harnesses, Deltas. Down
Just
we go.
point me at the enemy and stay out of my way.
Got the chatter, Sev. Moving to cover.
Don't worry. They're not looking for us. Assume snipe position, Delta.
Yes, sir. Position.
Exterminated.
Killed that one.
Perfect hit, 3A.
Look out.
Need medical assistance.
Got a Delta down.
These insects are getting annoying.
squad. Let's take it down.
On the move, awaiting orders.
Commando needs assistance, Delta.
Hang on, Fixer.
Good to go.
Let's form up.
Forming up, sir.
Let's move on.
I'm out. Reloading. Call me a mutant, but I think there'd be bugs here.
Let's form up.
Forming up, sir.
Secure that position.
Yes, sir.
Way to get him. Could you move, sir?
You, Bacta, now.
That is impossible, 3-8.
Commando healed.
Moving to cover.
Stop limping around and get some Bacta, soldier.
Yes, sir. Feeling much better now.
Let's take them down from here, Delta.
On my way.
Delta squad forming up.
This might get sticky. Establishing position.
Native creature killed. Hostile down.
Droids incoming! Super droid!
Good shot, sir.
Let's move on.
6-2
Just like
taking
the
position.
simulator.
Affirmative.
Delta squad forming up.
There's the turret, squad leader.
Move.
Moving into position. Up, tapped out.
Let's move on. We're at the turret now. It looks like there's an opening below it.
Understood. Updating mission parameters now. 3-8, make your way inside and disable the turret.
All right, squad. Let's get in there and start breaking things. This looks like a good spot to set up a grenade position here, Delta.
Yes, sir.
Bogey down.
Fire in the hole! Back to sir.
We've lost Scorch.
Sir, stand aside. On your 6-3-8, we've lost Delta 3-8.
Lousy clinker.
Delta, we gotta finish him off before we can help 3-8.
bunker penetrated.
Roger that, squad leader. Locate turret controls and commence disabling maneuvers.
Disabling maneuvers.
Blowing things up?
Oh, I knew that.
Droids encountered. Droid down.
Good take, Lee. Heading for cover.
Visual lock. Droid.
Heavy battle droids.
Dead. I'm out. Reloading.
Powering up. One down.
I think we've found a loading mechanism here.
Affirmative, Delta. See if you can find a weak spot to plant some charges.
Boss, that looks like a good spot to plant a charge.
Visual lock. Droids.
Initiate radical restructuring, Commando.
Scorch, priming charge. Cover me.
Moro covering vector.
Was red, red, green, or red, green, red? Charge armed and ready.
Fire in the hole.
Vengeance. I'll take your lead, sir.
Command mechanical down.
Hostile down. 07 reloading.
Exterminated with extreme prejudice. Heads up, Deltas!
Geonosian kill.
These bugs just won't quit!
Secure the blast shield on that window. Lock them out.
Console over here, sir. Window controls. Powering up.
Let's crack that terminal, Delta.
Affirmative. Flight complete, sir. Taking position.
Delta squad forming up.
Forming up, sir. Got some damage here.
I'm out. Reloading.
Stop limping around and get some Bacta, soldier.
Got it, sir. Back to apply. Taking position. Nothing like a little Bacta.
39. Never say no to Bacta.
Delta squad forming up.
Forming up, boss.
Unlock that door, Delta.
Keep me covered, Deltas. I need some cover here. That's a clean slice. Delta ready to proceed.
Slice that terminal, Delta.
This'll be easy. What the?
Forming up.
Hold
More
that
sod?
position.
Yes, sir.
More bugs.
Looks like we've got to shut these windows too. Let's hit it, Deltas.
Incoming geo.
I'm tapped out.
Slice successful. We're good to go.
You've got one. Hostile down.
Excellent kill.
Get slicing on that terminal, Commando.
Watch the master at work. One down. Almost there. 47 reloading.
Evaluate.
Yes, sir.
It's still kicking. I think we need to hit this thing again.
There's the spot. Let's set our charges and do some damage.
Can I have some cover here? Almost. Ready. Charge armed and ready. Reloading.
Get clear! Let's form up.
Forming up, boss.
Turret disabled.
Good job, 3-8. Now find an exit and make your way to the core ship.
Located some enemy droids.
Take offensive formation.
Roger that.
Defend this position.
Roger that. Now I'm ready. Confederate unit eliminated.
No.
Good shot. Hostile eliminated.
Let's form up.
Forming up, boss. Now that's some heavy metal.
Battle droids are trying to let in more Geonosians. 4-0, reloading. Good one, sir.
You know the drill, Deltas. Let's shut them out. yourself some Vector, Commando.
Retrieving Vector, sir. Vector applied.
Delta Squad forming up.
Forming up, boss.
Hold that position.
Roger that.
Good kill. Reloading. Buzz back.
Incoming!
Get slicing on that terminal, Commando.
Yes, squad leader.
I'm on it.
Seven's out.
Bug kill. Enemy unit killed.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Someone take care of him.
Lending assistance to 07. Good to go.
Slice that door, Delta.
Keep me covered, Deltas.
Initiate Vector procedures, Delta.
Yes, sir. On my way. Almost done here. That's a clean slice. Delta's ready to proceed. I feel better now.
Stop limping around and get some Vector, soldier.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoever left his back to dispenser here should get a medal.
Delta Squad forming up.
Forming up, boss.
Located.
Powering up.
Boogie down. Good shooting, Kate.
Delta. Nice one there. Oh, not these guys!
Locating targets. Area secured.
Heal up, Delta.
Retrieving back to
6-2 taking position.
much better.
Delta Squad forming up.
Forming up, sir. Heavy mix ahead.
Powering up. Thanks, sir. You got it.
Moving to cover.
Delta Squad forming up.
Forming up, boss.
Everyone has good vital signs, sir.
Delta Squad forming up.
Forming up, boss.
Now that you've disabled the anti-air turret, we're making a supply drop near your current position. Keep an eye out for it. Payload includes a special anti-armor attachment for your DC-17. You're going to need it.
Yes! More explosives! You just made my day, advisor.
Sev, ready to fire. You
Bugs with
dead.
sticks. Good hit.
Splat. Good work, 3-8.
Taking position.
Let's move on.
Affirmative.
Let's form up.
Forming up, boss.
Get yourself some Bacta, Commando.
On my way. Commando healed. Look, sir. Here comes the supply drop now.
This plane gets sticky.
My collection.
Droid detected. Now I'm ready.
Take him out.
Moving into position.
Got that bullhead.
Nice shot.
Look at the size of that thing.
There's the core ship, sir.
Are you sure? Maybe there's another one around the corner.
Area secure.
Let's move on.
Let's do it.
Sir, this gunship turret is still functional. We could use it against those droids.
Heads up, Deltas. Oh, now we've made them mad. Good.
Let's move on.
Ready, sir.
Ready and raring, sir.
Man that turret, Delta.
6-2 manning turret. Turret enabled, Delta.
Delta, form up.
Ready, sir.
We got Geos, Delta.
On my way, squad leader.
Squad leader, solid shot.
That did the trick.
Let's show him some real firepower.
I thought you'd never ask, sir.
Powering up.
Turret ready, sir. It's dead, all right.
Take that.
Nice shot. Droid spotted. Now I'm ready.
We can take him out from here.
Moving into position. Ready in position.
Delta, form up.
Ammunition exhausted. And so am I.
Cancel maneuver, Delta.
Got problems, Delta. Taking cover. Tapped out. SPTs.
Reloading.
Droid spotted. Now I'm ready.
Scratch one bad guy.
Man that turret, Delta.
07 moving the turret.
Let's move on.
Ready, sir.
Defend this position. Let's form up.
Having a problem, squad leader?
Evaluate, sir.
Yes, sir.
Powering up.
Nice one, boss. Why won't they just die?
They're just more meat for the grinder.
Delta squad forming up.
Forming up, boss. Busted that droid with some heavy metal. I'm out. Reloading.
Let's show him some real firepower.
On it, sir.
Prepare for snipe maneuver, Delta.
Moving into position.
Prep to fire.
Another dead.
Good kill.
Heal up, Delta.
On my way, squad leader.
Let's move on.
Acknowledged.
Confirmed. Stepping off. Oro covering vector.
All patched up here.
Oh, 07, good to go.
Delta squad forming up.
We got your back, 3-8.
We need that turret, Commando.
Mounting turret, 4-0 at 100%. 4-0 on the turret.
An anti-armor attachment. This should come in handy against all these droids.
Anti-armor. Oh, this is nice, boss. Very nice piece of ordnance here. Is it too late to be one of those fighter pilots?
Let's move on.
Confirmed. Stepping off. 4-0 covering vector. This door is shielded, sir. Looks like we have to go around.
Damn droids. Let us through.
What are you attacking, 3-8?
Let's form up.
Forming up, sir.
Debris blocking our path here, boss. We need to detonate the rocks to get through. And I'm not just saying that because I love to blow stuff up.
Yes, you are. Cover me.
Let's use this clear line of fire.
Yes, sir. Target area in view.
Explosives prepped and ready.
Stand back, Delta.
Got a visual on enemy droid. Reloading.
Hostile eliminated.
Super battle droid.
Fitness position.
Roger that. Takedown, sir.
Reloading.
What's that?
Give us some
Spider
sniping.
droid, look out.
Delta, pay attention. You may only have one shot at this. You're looking at a dwarf spider droid, one of the Cobra Guild's nastiest anti-infantry units. Its durasteel plating is rated for starship hulls and is nearly invulnerable to small arms fire. Only its optical cluster, the red orb on its abdomen, is unshielded and vulnerable.
In other words, shoot the big red spot.
Focus on that optical cluster, Delta. We need to set up an anti-armor position now. There. That looks like a good spot. Cancel snipe maneuver, Commando. Begin snipe maneuver, Delta.
Moving to your mark. Set. Ready to fire. Delta down.
Thank you.
Back to the scrap heap, Clanker.
I sure hope we don't encounter many more of those. Let's move on. Let's form up.
Forming up. Fixers in need. I'm on it.
Stop limping around and get some Bacta, soldier.
Acknowledged. Retrieving Bacta. I'm up for action.
Let's move on.
Yes, sir. Holding on.
07. Good to go.
Delta Squad forming up.
Forming up, boss.
We've reached the entrance to the core ship, but it appears to be shielded.
Affirmative, Delta. Hold position. We're bringing in some air support now.
Delta Squad, this is Gunship Wing Delta 4-2. We're closing on your position now. Stand back from the entryway.
You're late to the party, pilot.
You should be happy I got here at all. It's a nightmare out there. We've got a visual on the target area. Initiating firing run now. You boys are gonna want to stand back.
Take cover!
Shield destroyed. Thanks for the assist, 4-2.
Glad to be of service, Delta.
Now get into that core ship and secure those launch codes.
Super close.
So much for boarding this thing undetected. I thought this was a covert op. Scorch, in position.
What a slag heap.
You got one, Commando. Oro covering vector. Way to take one down, Delta Lead. Reloading. Reload here.
One down. Millions to go. Dead.
Taking position.
Stop looping around and get some vector, soldier. Let's move on.
Yes, sir. Holding off.
Let's do it.
Commando healed.
Delta squad forming up.
Forming up, boss.
Give me a slice on that door, Delta.
Watch my back for a tick. Almost done here. Door slice, sir. Waiting on your word.
Awaiting orders. On your 638.
Secure that position.
Roger that.
Roger that.
Hold that position.
Yes, sir. Down there.
One down. Millions to go.
Weighted target.
Let's use this clear line of fire.
Moving to your mark.
Slice that terminal, Delta.
On it.
Reloading.
So take a few more seconds. The terminal is ours, sir.
Let's move on.
Let's do that again sometime.
Delta squad forming up.
Six-two taking position.
job, Delta Squad. Now that you've reached the core ship, it's time for you to split up. Each of you is tasked with disabling a different critical system within the ship. Taking out these critical systems will weaken the ship defense components and make achieving your ultimate objective easier. Remember, it is imperative that you retrieve those launch codes. Good luck, Deltas.
Slice successful. We're good to go.
This is Delta 38. Armin.